About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense for themselves.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now a 3rd and 6.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Penix. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The Falcons at 5-4 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Again, it's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Set to kick off.
Elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red, cycle. Let's go. 60, red, white, white. Blaster, 6. Steel, black.
Looking to throw, Young. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
And the Memphis first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Memphis first down.
You, dog red, 6, Memphis. 10.
Throwing, Young. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Black, next green jack, right through. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
To the air once more, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10.
Black ultra. 43 rails. Count, ready. 33, yellow.
Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Down. Red, 38.
They'll throw again. Young. A quick throw there is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
They'll go play action here with Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Crap low 80. Let's go.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
Robinson with another carry. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And with the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Penix working out of the gun here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Cowboy 80.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Come on, set.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in and drop him before he could take the shot downfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Let's go. Real good flag. 95. Hut.
Now Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Young to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. That's complete to Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates.
And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is will they have to settle for 3. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, it would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air, Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Sam Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Cut.
On the throw, letting that time. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been the same thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Young will set to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Block shot. 32. Ready.
It'll be Young again. There's Trimble, the tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
This freaking thing won't die. Ah!
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set,
This is caught. And he will take it across. The Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette.
Making it hard on me, man.
Touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. This is 2nd and 8. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Penix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Penix. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 43 yards. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
A play fake. Now Young. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Falcons 17.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And that one too wide and incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll give to Algier out of the gun. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throws right back to London, complete again. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Mustang 19, Dragon 60, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Throwing again, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
third down at 5.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Set. 18, run. 18, run. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Penix working out of the gun here. And oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down.
Go, check. Go. Let's go. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And the Panthers, first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Memphis first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready?
Young going to give it up on the touch pass. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
60 red. 60 red. Zoom black. Go pink. Check.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's another Memphis first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young here to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Down.
Young. But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Yellow, zoom. Blue, 32. Eagle, blue. Red, yellow. Field, black. Hut.
They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game. Because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Memphis, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week.